Hello and welcome. We are going to look at what exactly the leadership model with the formula LP to the power of 3 stands for. Leadership. We know our potential. We enhance our impact, power. We deliver the desired performance. By the way, do you know what leadership is, or what makes a good leader? Over 3,000 books and articles have been published on the subject of leadership in recent years. If you look at private or public bodies, universities of applied sciences, or consultancy firms, you will find they all have their own model, or try to sell a familiar model in a new way. In the corporate world, it's unfortunately all too often the case that only the CEO and senior management understand the models and theories. It's usually difficult to implement the models throughout the whole company. There aren't enough practical solutions, and only certain parts of the model can be communicated throughout the company. Do you want to use a corporate language that is understood at all levels? A language that brings loyalty and engagement from the directors, CEO, and the employees, thereby enabling coherent and effective leadership? We have developed the solution for this very issue. We put the following question to employees. What in your experience makes a good leader? And what do you expect of him or her? We received thousands of answers, which we've analyzed. Our answers came from different European countries, such as Germany, France, England, and Switzerland. In Switzerland, we received responses from the German, French, and Italian-speaking regions. Our survey included teams from different professions, including services companies, specialized financial services companies, and industry. The result is striking, and it confirms our hypothesis. The essence of leadership is the same everywhere. We broke our findings down into 9 categories. Generally, about 20 answers were enough to represent the 9 categories. The employees have a very good idea of what makes a good leader. Let's have a look at the 9 categories. The first category is vision. Employees expect their boss to have a vision. He should know where he is going and how to get there. A type of travel guide, you could say. The second category is value. Employees expect their boss to know his values and communicate them clearly. The third category is role model. Employees expect their supervisor to be a good role model, which means implementing the principles he advocates and backing his words up with actions. He also needs integrity. The fourth category is presence. Presence can be divided into 3 subcategories. The first subcategory is physical presence in times of crisis. The boss must be on site when burning issues arise. The second subcategory is mental presence, actively listening when talking to colleagues while keeping eye contact. The third subcategory is psychological presence, support, in other words. Employees must be able to trust that they will get the necessary support and backing from their boss when problems arise. In these situations, the boss plays the part of a guardian angel. The fifth category is managing and developing employees. Employees expect traditional management methods, for example, setting goals, regular meetings, etc. They also expect their managers to actively contribute to their development. Of course, responsibility for development works both ways. However, the boss must take an interest in his staff. He needs to know their strengths and weaknesses and how to get the best out of them. The sixth category is communication. Employees expect the boss to be able to communicate well and to do so regularly. What employees want most of all is feedback. The line manager builds employees' self-confidence through constructive feedback. The seventh category is fairness. Employees expect their boss to be fair. In other words, to reward and sanction as fairly as possible. This category forms from each individual's perception and the level of trust between the manager and employee. The eighth category is expertise. Employees expect the line manager to be competent in managerial matters, as well as technically and professionally competent. It's important to distinguish between the different levels of management. The higher you get in the hierarchy, the more strategic and at the same time general the expertise becomes. The ninth category is organization. Employees expect the boss to be organized, a good delegator, and efficient. Self-reflection lies at the heart of this. A good supervisor knows himself, knows the effect he has on others, and manages his performance. Self-reflection comes naturally to him. Someone who can deliver these 9 categories will automatically create a framework within which employees feel secure. He builds a platform of trust and security. Each employee's dedication and performance will thrive on such a platform. The question is whether anyone can be perfect in all these categories. Are employees' expectations too high? It's a tall order. Only Superman or Superwoman can do it perfectly. Everyone has potential, strengths, and weaknesses. Everyone is encouraged to be disciplined about their development. Here is a comprehensive view of all 9 categories. As there is no weighting between the categories, they are all important and interdependent. They merge to form a circle. To be a good boss, you must know your potential, add to your power, and achieve your desired performance. If we give each of the 3 dimensions, potential, power, performance, 10 points, the manager could achieve 10 times 10 times 10 equals 1,000 points. However, it must be said that this is somewhat utopian. Leadership is a life process, a journey. Where are you on the leadership ladder? Have you thought about it?